Angelo Plaza of Goodwood still missing. Charlottesville celebrates 70 years of library service and primary plenary caravan in full effect. Good evening, I am Renessa Ortiz and you're locked into Tobago Updates television news for Tuesday, 12th May 2026. Now to our top story. A frantic search for a missing toddler in Goodwood, Tobago has ended in heartbreak today. 2-year-old Angelo Tobias Plaza was discovered and reported missing last evening by his mother. While a body was reportedly sighted earlier today, the mission has now shifted to a complex ongoing recovery operation.
A community plunged into mourning as the body of 2-year-old Angelo Plaza has yet to be found. Early reports indicate that Plaza went missing last evening at around 10 p.m. and TEMA Rescue TTPS has been out for the duration of the morning attempting to retrieve the body, as workers stated they saw the body surface early this morning. Relatives first raised the alarm on Monday night when they realized the toddler had disappeared from their home along the Goodwood Main Road. Police reports indicate that around 7:30 p.m., the child's mother and her boyfriend conducted a search of the house, only to discover that Angelo was nowhere to be found. His mother, 22-year-old Khalifa Tobias, immediately questioned neighbors, but her efforts were unsuccessful. The report sparked an immediate search operation from about 10 p.m. throughout the night, but the news everyone feared came just after dawn. Around 6:30 a.m. today, a worker allegedly spotted a small body floating in the ocean. Grandmother of baby Tobias Plaza was grief-stricken.
Nisa Tobias, grandmother of Angelo Plaza.
Nisa, I need time for you. Just wanted to tell us a little bit how you're feeling. Tell us a little bit about it.
Heartbroken. He's a loving child. He wouldn't go to into that water just like that. I don't know what happened. I'm still trying to figure that out. Until they find him, I don't know what to say. I really don't know. But the police say that they hold up the search for 4 hours because the water really bad. But I'm not leaving here until she's not doing good at all. Sure, thanks.
While investigators and emergency responders worked tirelessly to retrieve what was thought to be the body from the water, the scene of Goodwood remained somber as the community struggled to process the devastating news. Assistant Secretary in the Division of Community Development and Social Protection, Akil Franklin, was at a loss for words.
I'm emotionless at this time. You know, the entire village of Goodwood has been sent into a somber state at this time. It's the loss. There has been a sighting, of the child, but no recovery just yet, and the emotions are running high here. I myself, being a father of young children, it's really a state of unrest for me as well. So I just came to stand in solidarity with the villagers and the members of the family in such a time as this.
Police are continuing their investigation into the exact circumstances surrounding the toddler's disappearance and how he may have ended up in the sea. Specialized diving personnel have been deployed to the area to continue assisting with recovery efforts. In the meantime, the TTPS has engaged the Victim and Witness Support Unit to provide crisis intervention for the family. We will bring you more on this developing story as information becomes available.
The village of Charlottesville celebrated a major milestone yesterday. The Charlottesville Branch Library is officially 70 years old. It first opened its doors on May 11, 1956. Residents marked the platinum anniversary with a bonfire celebration at the beachfront on Monday. The event featured drumming, music, and storytelling under the stars. The library has served as a cultural hub for generations of Tobagonians. It moved to its current location on New Street in 1995. Officials say the branch remains a vital resource for education and heritage preservation. The anniversary activities continue throughout the week. Community members are encouraged to visit the branch to share their personal history with the library. Knowledge continues to highlight the importance of rural libraries in building strong communities.
Who's that? Well, all right.
Bridging the gap between the boardroom and the classroom, the Tobago House of Assembly legislature is taking its mission on the road. With growing concerns over civic apathy, a new outreach initiative is targeting the next generation of leaders to ensure they understand the mechanics of governance. AMPLIA Balgobin has the details.
The mahogany desks and formal debates of the Assembly legislature can often feel worlds away from daily lives of Tobago's youth. However, Outreach Officer Ajay Allen says that demystifying these halls of power is now a matter of urgency.
I mean, over the years, we have realized that a vast majority of the population are becoming disenchanted with governance and with politics and how it works. So we have realized that the easiest way to begin to capture and to create sustainable changes in that landscape is to educate the younger ones on how the teaching work and how governance work.
The initiative isn't just about textbooks and charts. It's about sparking a dialogue that extends from the classroom to the dinner table. Allen believes that by engaging students now, the Assembly can foster a more politically conscious electorate for the future.
I mean, we just want to have the students engaged. We want them to continue to ask what happens in the house and how it would affect them in the long run. And even if possible, go and have a conversation with your parents. Ask them, why is it important to vote or why you don't vote?
For the students involved, the experience has been an eye-opener. Beyond policy talk, many were struck by the historical weight of the institutions that they visited. Students Gian Dillon and Jazara Wallace shared how the experience changed their perspective on the People's House.
In my opinion, this is very beneficial to the students of my level. Like, I did not even know that Tobago had buildings that old. So this was very educational for me, and I hope they continue to do it again.
Yes, I think they should continue doing experiences like this because it was a very great experience, and it helped me really understand what takes place in the People's House, and it is very educational and a great learning experience.
As the Assembly legislature continues its outreach, the hope is that these students will transition from curious observers to active participants in Tobago's democratic process. Reporting for Tobago Updates Television News, I am AMPLIA Balgobin.
Up next, Trinidad and Tobago Police Service targets speeders with new LiDAR technology.
Nice.
If I have to call a supervisor one more time to sign off on a customer because their financials are in a mess, I will scream.
Don't scream in a bank. That have lockup in it.
It's either they're not registered properly, or you know what? We could just forget about annual returns, right?
Compliance is a bad word to most of them. All your compliance out of here. But let me eat.
What is wrong with Trinbagonians? I mean, it has so much help they could get out there.
Well, you know, Trinis, we don't like to spend we money.
But you know what? Be comfortable with losing we money. That make it any financial
What people should do is call Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago.
Wait, what? Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago?
Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago Tax and Accounting Services. Yeah, they offer helping from registering your business to filing your tax. My lunch is over. Oh!
Wait, tell me more.
No, go and scream in the bank. You go and scream in the bank.
No, I don't get one sooner.
Donc la famille taking long to play the card. Come on, tell you. I'm all in time, so good, but. Yo! What school you went by?
Bishop's by.
Bishops?
Yeah, one of the baddest has come out of Bishops, sir.
The baddest?
But telling her,
When the baddest? My one night and life and I is the baddest.
my bishop is the
Don't
best.
let nobody hear saying that. Yo, what's going on with Toddler? Here, what's going on? It's only one way to settle this. We'll be live on Youth Voice TV where I, your host, Multibase, will be hosting the Rep Your School DJ competition where DJs will go head to head in a crazy battle to secure the title. We have cash prizes of $10,000 to come out and win and a lot of amazing prizes. Guys, what are you waiting for? Let me come out, come and showcase your skills. Come let me do some juggling.
So guys, there are two categories for DJs that are out of school up to 35 years. And for the DJs that are currently in school, it must be up to 19 years of age. So guys, get ready. It's all about Rep Your School. It's all about the DJ competition.
Who will bring the best vibes? Who can control the crowd? And who will earn the bragging rights? You get a chance to be a part and witness the rise of the new DJ generation. So this is Youth Voice, Rep Your School DJ, live on Tobago Updates. Stay tuned.
Youth Voice, Rep Your School DJ competition. Rep Your School.
Early prostate cancer has absolutely no signs or symptoms, and that's why we strongly push the men once a year, get out there and get screened with a digital rectal examination and a PSA, prostate-specific antigen, a blood test. Any PSA above 4 is abnormal. All men, once they hit 40 years of age, go and have that PSA test done.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Welcome back. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is recognizing a new need for speed, but not the kind motorists want. The service has officially rolled out advanced LiDAR speed enforcement devices across the nation's major highways and byways. LiDAR, which stands for Light Detection and Ranging, uses infrared laser pulses to provide surgical precision. Unlike older radar models, these guns can pinpoint a single vehicle in heavy traffic at long ranges, providing instant results. Perhaps the most significant feature for motorists to note is the image capture capability. The devices automatically log high-resolution photos of the vehicle and license plate, creating a clear digital paper trail for enforcement. The current radar guns use broad radio waves that can struggle to pick out one car in a crowd. The new LiDAR guns use narrow laser beams for surgical precision at longer ranges. Unlike the old tech, these new units capture instant photos of license plates, providing indisputable digital evidence. TTPS noted the goal isn't just to issue tickets, but to act as a deterrent to curb reckless behavior and reduce road fatalities. Drivers are reminded to adhere to the 100 km/h limit on highways and 50 km in built-up areas, as the TTPS maintains a zero-tolerance stance on speeding. In a media release, the Tobago House of Assembly, through the Division of Strategic Planning and Development, has intensified its efforts to clear the path for the Gardenside Street Transit Hub and Parkade, a project poised to redefine the landscape of the island's capital. On Monday, May 11, 2026, a high-level delegation of THA officials traveled to Trinidad for a critical sit-down with the National Insurance Board of Trinidad and Tobago. The focus of the mission, securing a strategic parcel of land in Scarborough that has been under NIBTT lease since 2007. This property is essential for the construction of one of the sister towers that anchor the massive transit development. Secretary of Strategic Planning and Development, Assemblyman Trevor James, emphasized that Assembly is in the final stages of administrative preparation. The mission follows a similar engagement last month with the Cooperative Society of Tobago, highlighting a systemic push to resolve long-standing land tenure issues. Secretary James was supported in the negotiations by Secretary of Legal Affairs Adana Joseph Wallace and Administrator Diane Baker Henry, signaling the THA's commitment to resolving the legal and logistical complexities of the project. Once completed, the Gardenside Transit Hub is expected to alleviate Scarborough's chronic traffic congestion and provide a modern centralized hub for island-wide commuting. The Tobago House of Assembly is operating under a refreshed administrative lineup today, following a series of high-level appointments across several key divisions. Here's more.
The Tobago House of Assembly has finalized a major wave of administrative changes this week. Today, Shelley Trim officially took charge as the new administrator for the Division of Legal Affairs. Her arrival follows the installation of Sherry Ann Edwards-Louis at the Division of Tourism yesterday. The Division of Health also saw a leadership update as Lincoln Nelson returned to his post as administrator. This movement follows several recent transitions within the public service. Last week, Melissa James Guy took over the Division of Public Infrastructure. During that same period, Diane Baker Henry joined the Division of Strategic Planning. Sources indicate the Division of Environment will welcome a new head in the coming days. These officers serve as the highest-ranking public servants within their respective divisions, managing the technical and financial operations of the island's governance structure. Other key leaders include Chief Administrator Denise Toby-Quashie and Armand Jackson at the Office of the Chief Secretary. They work alongside Julian Skeet in food security and Nikisha Otley in finance. Additional leaders include Alicia Bailey-Job in housing, Chanel Williams in education, and Dr. Okpala in community development. Jewel Green-George, Tobago Updates Television News.
The news will continue in a moment, but why wait? You can follow every story, every update, all the time. Join the conversation and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Don't miss a beat, we'll be right back.
Sun Up Tobago presents Solara. Celebrating the 9th edition of your favorite party in the East, where style and good vibes meet. Get ready for the food-inclusive cool experience you love. This July 4th, we return to the East, bringing you the perfect blend of mouth-watering food flavors, premium vibes, and unforgettable energy.
One thing more than them feel understood. When girl, good girl.
Grab your cooler, hold your crew, and escape to Tobago's ultimate vibe. Join us at 4 p.m. at the Deltec compound in Argyle. Get your tickets now at Waterhole Bar and Pablo Supermarket Argyle. Barcode Scarborough, EcoSpots, Dudley Park, Nijon's Bar on the Esplanade, and Jane Monkey Crown Point, or online at islandetickets.com. Sun Up Tobago, Solara. 9 years strong. Your favorite party in the East is calling Saturday, 4th of July. Deltec compound Argyle.
Make your goals a reality this season with Mount Pleasant Credit Union. Tobago's choice, we got you smiling. Come and feel that mid-year feeling, oh yeah. Mid-year island dreams, we make it easy. $20,000 to $100,000. Come and see, we warm hearts, bright plans, your goals grow. Mount Pleasant Credit Union, Tobago's choice. You know, every loan wants to prove more reasons to celebrate. Chance to win big, doesn't that feel great? Up to $3,500 in exciting gift certificates. Share investment starts as low as $2,500. Mid-year island dreams, we make it easy. $20,000 to $100,000. Come and see, we warm hearts, bright plans. Let your goals grow. Mount Pleasant Credit Union, Tobago's choice, you know.
Sofa Factory is here in Tobago. Conveniently located Montessori Drive, Glen Road, Scarborough. Up to 20% off on select sofas for customization. Deals on some sofas from as low as $4,000 until stocks last. 10% off on all wardrobes. Half off on shower heads with the purchase of a vanity set. Come in and experience the new way to shop for furniture and see the quality in person.
Early prostate cancer has absolutely no signs or symptoms, and that's why we strongly push the men once a year, get out there and get screened with a digital rectal examination and a PSA, prostate-specific antigen, a blood test. Any PSA above 4 is abnormal. All men, once they hit 40 years of age, go and have that PSA test done.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Thank you for staying with us. A local family marked a somber Mother's Day with an urgent plea for help. 28-year-old Caribbean Airlines pilot Christian Battersby remains in the intensive care unit. His life changed forever 14 months ago after he dove headfirst off of the Pigeon Point Heritage Park jetty. He has more details.
Christian Battersby is a 28-year-old first officer with Caribbean Airlines whose life was dramatically altered by a diving accident on March 15, 2025. Prior to the accident, Battersby was well known in Trinidad and Tobago for his inspiring rise in the aviation industry, having fulfilled his lifelong dream of becoming a commercial pilot at a young age. Unlike the tragic loss of young Angelica Jogi, the journey for a young pilot Battersby has been a grueling 14-month battle for survival. His life changed in an instant during a Saturday outing at the jetty. After diving into the water, he struck an underwater object and was pulled out unconscious. Thanks to the heroic 20-minute CPR efforts of nearby tourists, he was revived, but he has remained on a ventilator ever since. Doctors recommend specialized neurological rehabilitation in either Panama or Colombia. The treatment offers the best chance for Battersby to regain physical function. However, the cost for this overseas care is $2.7 million. The family is now turning to the public to raise these life-saving funds. Supporters can donate to Republic Bank account number 3500-2188-9031. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
A Mother's Day tribute for the principal of Holy Name Convent, Port of Spain, has sparked a massive online protest. Hundreds of stakeholders are now demanding her immediate removal. A viral campaign against Sister Renee, the principal of Holy Name Convent, is gaining rapid momentum today. What started as a social media tribute turned into a platform for allegations. Past and present students are sharing stories of emotional distress and bullying. The online petition titled Protect Students at Holy Name Convent has already secured nearly 1,000 signatures. The document describes a culture of fear and humiliation spanning several graduating classes. Alumni claim the educators' conduct lacks the compassion required for school leadership. They are calling for the Ministry of Education and the Teachers' Union to intervene. Parents now demand a formal review of the principal's appointment. They insist the school environment must reflect dignity and safety for all girls. The Catholic Board has not yet issued an official statement regarding these specific allegations. Meanwhile, the petition continues to circulate as the community calls for transparency and accountability. When contacted, tutor presidents said they were conducting their inquiries before making any statement and declaring any jurisdiction. The weather report when we return.
Sun Up Tobago presents Solara. Celebrating the 9th edition of your favorite party in the East, where style and good vibes meet. Get ready for the food-inclusive cool experience you love. This July 4th, we return to the East, bringing you the perfect blend of mouth-watering food flavors, premium vibes, and unforgettable energy.
One thing more than them feel understood. When girl, good girl.
Grab your coolers, hold your crew, and escape to Tobago's ultimate vibe. Join us at 4 p.m. at the Delta compound in Argyle. Get your tickets now at Waterhole Bar and Pablo Supermarket Argyle, Barcode Scarborough, Eco Sports Stubby Park, Neat Jones Bar on the Esplanade, and Jane Monkey Ground Point, or online at idetickets.com. Sun out Tobago, Solara, 9 years strong. Your favorite party in the East is calling Saturday, 4th of July, Delta compound Argyle.
Sofa Factory is here in Tobago. Conveniently located Montessori Drive, Glen Road, Scarborough. Up to 20% off on select sofas for customization. Deals on some sofas from as low as $4,000 until stocks last. 10% off on all wardrobes. Half off on shower heads with the purchase of a vanity set. Come in and experience the new way to shop for furniture and see the quality in person.
Make your goals a reality this season with Mount Pleasant Credit Union. Tobago's choice, we got you smiling. Come and feel that mid-year feeling, oh yeah. Mid-year island dreams, we make it easy. $20,000 to $100,000. Come and see, we warm hearts, bright plans, your goals grow. Mount Pleasant Credit Union, Tobago's choice. You know, every loan wants to prove more reasons to celebrate. Chance to win big, doesn't that feel great? Up to $3,500 in exciting gift certificates. Share investment starts as low as $2,500. Mid-year island dreams, we make it easy. $20,000 to $100,000. Come and see, we warm hearts, bright plans. Let your goals grow. Mount Pleasant Credit Union, Tobago's choice, you know.
Welcome back. And now for a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight we can expect clear conditions with a light breeze across the islands. However, 1 or 2 brief overnight showers are possible. Minimum temperatures tonight are expected to drop to 25 degrees Celsius at Tobago and 26 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Tomorrow conditions will be generally sunny, hazy and breezy over most areas, while the day will be mostly settled. An isolated shower is likely during the morning. Please note that a slight to moderate concentration of Saharan dust is present in the atmosphere, and sensitive persons are advised to take necessary precautions. The heat index remains a factor, registering at 36 degrees Celsius at Tobago and 35 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Seas are moderate, with waves reaching 1.5 to 2 meters in open waters. In sheltered areas, waves are below 1 meter. For those watching the tides, in Port of Spain, high tides are at 12:55 a.m. and 1:39 p.m. In Scarborough, high tides are at 12:33 a.m. and 1:09 p.m. Sunrise is at 5:44 and sunset at 6:20. And that's all the time we have for tonight's Tobago Updates news. Have a great night, and let's recap the headlines. Baby Angelo Plaza of Goodwood still missing. Charlottesville celebrates 70 years of a library service, and primary plenary caravan is in full effect.